Yo, 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 yo!
Yeah.
Thought I'd just drop in to say hey.
I didn't invite you. Why are you here?
Well then, if you're gonna be so rude.
Just because I put your trailer up, you think you own me?
Hang on a second. I think you'll remember that I animated your music video. Thank you very much.
Yes, all 4 seconds.
Hold on a second, alright? I had stuff recorded, but stuff crashed and broke, and I was sad.
No, it's fine. I understand. You love Tails Channel more. It's fine. We're cool.
Oi! You guys removed me from the Facebook chat anyway.
Well, it's because you never said anything.
I was busy! By the way, I
Understand.
animated that intro.
Yeah, I'm waiting for mine. No, I'm not actually. I've got.
Waiting for yours?
Shut up! I'm so joking. Don't get upset. Oh my god.
Well, I'm saying, if I wasn't supposed to be here.
Hello everyone, this is the Sonic Show. I'm recording now. You can all fucking get excited.
See, that's not fair, because I'm not prepared. I haven't done my voice stretches yet.
Okay, well you do that in the background while I talk. Cool? Right, okay. Anyway, so this is... Do you remember a long time ago we did a thing called the Opinion Zone, where we had opinions in a zone? I'm not sure how that worked. And then we stopped doing it because we were really, really lazy. And then apparently people stopped listening. And then we came back and did the Sonic Boom thing. Well, Sonic Boom is on hiatus because Cartoon Network and Sega can't sort their shit out. So in the meantime, we thought we'd come back because Sega wasn't at E3, but a lot of Sega-related things have happened around E3, and I have a fuck ton of opinions about them because I don't really... I'm in a bad mood today, basically. So I got a group of my friends and another person to chat today.
A group of friends and then another person.
And another person. So I'm going to introduce them and then they're going to say hello. And then we're all going to start shouting at each other. So everyone knows Donnie. Hi, Donnie.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing good. I'm dead inside from all this events this week, but
Are you tired? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Shut up. Then we have Tom, also known today as Loon the Reindeer. How are you, Tom?
I'm okay, a bit pissed off, but I think I can handle it.
Very good. Quick question. Loon the Reindeer? What?
Yeah, I became a reindeer lately.
That's not really an obvious answer, but okay. Okay. But no,
I rejected humanity, I became a reindeer. Much easier lifestyle, you know.
Bloody furries. And then we have John O'D, star of Western Supersonic.
That is me, hello.
Hello, how are you, sir?
Well, one of us does West Supersonic.
That is very true. Claire as well, my apologies.
Yeah, of course.
You alright, mate?
Yeah, I'm okay.
When's
I am racking up a killer score on Adam Family Pinball.
Very cool. When is VGM Awesome coming back?
We actually had a meeting this week just gone, so you will see some details in the very near future.
Cool. If I know Matt, that should be due in August. Right.
Yeah.
And we have a guest who invited himself. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened.
Hang on, you added me.
Shut up, alright? No one likes you.
Excuse me, good sir. I'm not having this argument again.
Okay. We have the very talented, I've been told, Sonic Pox of many, many things. Hello, sir.
You're a dick.
I'm not a dick. You're a dick. Shut up. This podcast, The Opinion Zone, is very different to the Boom commentaries. Firstly, it has an explicit tag. Secondly, it's a bit off kilter. It's just a chat. We're going to answer some of your questions because I asked you guys. We're going to do a Q&A and a Q&A at the end. I'm going to somehow fit Mr. Poxy. Shall I call you? Well, how am I referring to you in this thing?
People don't know who I am. They might as well continue that trade and just call each other.
Uncle Poxy. How you doing?
I'll call you Poxy. I like that. It's almost adorable. It sounds a bit like a disease.
Seriously.
Yes, Poxy. So, anyway, so E3 happened. How are we all feeling? I mean, it hasn't finished yet, but the conference has happened. That's what we all care about. We all excited? Do we care about E3 anymore?
By far the
E3's kind of come and gone now. The main 3 press conferences are gone.
Shenmue.
Thanks, Donnie. We haven't got there yet. Why don't you shut up for a second?
Perfect!
So yeah, we might as well get to it now since Donnie ruined it as always.
No. We'll leave Donnie's opinion till later.
No. Listen.
I'm understand.
I'm upset. We're doing this now. So yeah, basically, there's a lot of thoughts running through my head about this. Shenmue 3, the game that everyone was asking for, but realistically no one was actually going to buy, was announced. Right, and it was quite. I don't think I've ever known such a large project to be announced at E3 as a Kickstarter. It's like, how does that work? There's a lot of excitement. Before we go into the whole crowdfunding side of it, are we hyped for a third Shenmue?
Yes.
Talk about coming out of the blue with no heads up, other than that apparent teaser that the main guy did, and said, "Oh, by the way, here is a forklift."
Yes.
And it was like,
And everyone lost their shit.
Here.
It was a Sonic racing game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
You.
some of you here are too young to play Shenmue because you're 10.
I was 12, thank you.
Okay. So who hasn't played a Shenmue game? Raise
Me.
your hands audibly.
I'm currently putting my hand up.
I'm putting both hands up because I've never played 1 or 2.
I've played 1, but not really gone anywhere with it.
You see, the only thing Shenmue related I have is a First Force Figures figure, and that's it.
Wait. No, okay.
When do you not have a First Force figure?
So right.
No, wait,
I've never
John
played
Osty-
Shenmue, but I invested hundreds of pounds on a figure.
I was going to go for a Sega All-Stars display case. I was going to get all the Sega All-Stars, so Akira from Virtual Fire, Jet Set Radio, all that. I was going to have a display case saying, these are Sega's iconic characters from the past. I will happily display them. But that's not happening at the moment.
So, oh my goodness. Anyway, so I find that bizarre. So, Donnie, have you played Shenmue?
Yes, I played them, and they were corny as hell, but they were so beautiful.
They
at the
were
same
horny
time.
as hell. What?
Corny. Why do you always hear everything in that style? Like,
Because he's a reindeer. Shenmue 2 I wasn't too fussed about, but Shenmue 1 was a really, really good game for its time. There's a lot of questions I have, though, about this whole thing, which really confuse me. So maybe I'd like to hear what you guys think of this as well. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't have an opinion. Jordan, Proxy, whatever his name is.
Guys, carry on.
Uncle Poxy.
So, Uncle Poxy, sorry. So,
I paid all of you.
the original Shenmue had a budget of, I think it was roughly 70 million US dollars, right?
Oh, was it?
So, admittedly, it crossed a generation of consoles and there was a lot of problems with development. So let's be polite and halve that and say if it all ran on schedule and they didn't have to go from the Saturn Dreamcast, it only cost 35 million, yeah? Take into account that was how many, like a decade ago, more so? Apparently, a game that, and that now we're talking about modern gen, things are more expensive to run, and they're going to make Shenmue 3 for 2 million? Really? So
It's not going to be 2 million.
yeah,
The
and
best-
they've raised almost 4. That's still not enough, surely.
I think I did read somewhere saying that it was more of a thing to show Sony that they should fund it.
It was the Kickstarter was to gauge interest, but Sony are going to be the ones really funding this.
So this is my other thing. This is a perfect example of why Sega are shit. So Shenmue, like, let's do a Kickstarter, see what the interest is. Turns out, fuck ton of interest. And then take it to this publisher who are already on board with it, and basically say you're going to fund the majority of it, but look, there's £4 million worth of people here who want this product, and then you go. So like, even if maybe Sony were like, yeah, we want to do it, but we're not 100% confident in the project, so it's has to be subsidized somehow, and this is how they've done it, yeah. So Sega, take note what you've just missed out on, you twats, you absolute twats. It's just like, maybe you thought, oh, Shenmue's really popular, but we can't afford it. Why didn't you do this? You gave the license away, probably for 2p or something. I have no idea what sort of stupid deals you have going on.
Well, actually, I will let you know there is that Sega actually still holds the license to Shenmue. They've just allowed Yu Suzuki to use it.
So, are they just saying, "Ooh, someone just left the call"? It's very rude.
Uncle Poxy, no.
Uncle Poxy just died.
Oh, Uncle Poxy's sake.
Come back. Oh, well, he's gone now. He'll come back, I'm sure, if he wants to. So, why? What? It just really frustrates me that the best thing Sega have done in ages has nothing to do with them.
Sega won E3 without doing anything.
Exactly. And do we reckon Sega are going to make any money from this?
I
No.
hope.
So, can everyone understand my frustration at them?
There's one thing I don't understand, or one thing I can only guess that Sega are probably considering doing at this point, and that's re-releasing Shenmue 1 and 2 as digital downloads. I mean, in the wake of this, I would think it would be silly if they didn't at least investigate doing it.
But this is the thing. I don't think they will, because they're idiots.
Let's be perfectly fair about Sega's involvement in
Sega?
the industry lately. Pardon me. Basically, Sega ages ago even announced saying, "Oh, we're not going to have our own presentation or anything. We're just going to be there to support other companies with some of our products." Like, okay, you gave us heads up. What did we get? Oh, typical Sonic sports game with Mario for the Olympics. The Sonic Boom game that got revealed before E3. And then, oh, by the way, something unrelated to Sonic that everyone's been asking for. How about Shenmue? Everyone's like, wait, what? I said, yeah, Shenmue. But the thing with the Kickstarter is, like, it's really putting fans in their place, saying, okay, we'll make it. But the thing is, put your money where your mouth is. You have 1 month to fund this. Don't do it by that time, not happening.
See, I don't know. I just find it really strange because I backed the project. I think it's worth pointing out. I have backed the project for the digital copy because I was not paying the amount they wanted for the physical copy.
So you don't want to pay like $10,000 to go and have a nice dinner with the creator and get a jacket and get all the goodies?
No, I
You
did
can
not.
get 4
In all
capsule toys.
But in full fairness now, if we look at the other Kickstarter, Ukulele, everyone wanted a new Banjo-Kazooie game. Rare said, nope, we're not making it. We're doing things our way, da-da-da. And at E3 they turned around and said, oh, we're re-releasing all of Rare's classics from Nintendo consoles onto the Xbox for set price. It's like, great. So you're just basically porting everything over. Good for you. And then, it's like...
It's really... I mean, do we think... Because the other thing I noticed is their Kickstarter page is really vague. Like, who's developing this?
It's the people who are developing it is the team behind Shenmue from
Yeah, but
previously.
that's great. There's the producer and the designer. Who's developing it? Who's coding this? Which studio's doing this? Doesn't say. From what I could read through, they may have updated it since yesterday. I'm now really cautious that this is a project that can't realistically be done unless Sony really take over. And then if Sony really take over, then is it morally correct to do a Kickstarter anyway?
Izuka, save us. No, I don't actually know. Like, as far as we know, Sony is supporting them, partnering with them, helping fund it. The team, I forget what it's called, but they do have a developer. Like, the Shenmue team is actually like a team name, developer group. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's U something. But they are a developing team, and they're the ones actually developing, coding, and all that with the game. But Sony is the one partnering them, supporting them. I would assume marketing and promoting it and all that. So
I just it's just slightly confusing. I don't know. It's slightly worrying looking at it. I mean, there's some things like also we haven't seen anything, which means they haven't probably.
Hell!
What?
What the hell is Jordan doing now?
Sorry, my internet's cut out.
We could tell!
You just
went
said
off.
sorry. Right. people listening, Poxy went randomly,
Poxy.
and then I added him to the call again, and he just messaged us saying, "Sorry guys, got to go. Have fun with the podcast." And then he decided to join while falling downstairs or something.
I did fall down the stairs, and I'm currently have to go so I can call up tech support and scream at my providers again. So I'll be right back. Thank you.
Okay, love you,
Oh.
Poxy. Bye. He's such a
Oh.
douche.
Oh, Uncle Poxy, what are we gonna do with you? What were we talking about again?
It's just so it's really hard for me to understand how a project that was like this is not like, let's look at the platformer. It's gonna be the ukulele thing. That's a big project, but it's nothing compared to the size of a Shenmue game. And
Am I the only person who's, well, I don't know, this might be on everyone's minds, that are we going to get a very, very truncated Shenmue experience?
that's what I'm thinking. It's not gonna be the Shenmue that everyone thinks it's gonna be. Surely, no? Someone?
It's gonna be Shenmue as you truly imagined it.
That concerns me when you say.
Then you probably get the joke then.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's it's not. I think it might be good. I don't know. It just leaves me very concerned. I just don't.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. I mean, it definitely seems to me like they shouldn't have too much trouble with the funding, but still, I think everyone's just shocked at the fact that they started a Kickstarter or anything for that matter related to Shenmue at all.
I think it's just. Yeah, it's just a bit strange to me. Maybe that's.
I'm back for good this time, I promise.
Good.
Oh
Sorry.
my god.
Yeah.
I suppose one thing is striking me as a bit strange, which is the supposed entry price, if you like, on getting the game. You know, for a game as big, well, as you'd like to think of Shenmue, you know, like the original, it covered 3 discs, and I expect how much did that probably sell for at retail? How much would that have been? Something like, give me a figure.
$49.99.
Around £50, and that was 1999. Now they're asking for about $36 for a digital download title, and we're talking. Let's look at something like Grand Theft Auto 5. That will sell for something like £50 as a digital download game, and we know that that's a big game. $36 just doesn't tell me that it's going to be a huge game.
That's what I'm thinking. There was a thing with the release date somewhere. Right,
I
okay.
think it said delivery in December 2017.
No, so no, you're correct. Sure. Yeah, December 2017. So basically, what we have here is a hugely ambitious project, seriously underfunded, with a 2-year development cycle, which is what they usually pump out a Call of Duty game at. It's just gonna be very interesting to see if they can do this.
All I know is when everyone heard that announcement at Sony's conference about Shenmue 3, everyone just went ballistic.
I don't know.
Really, we never guessed.
I love Shenmue. I have backed it, but the more I look into it, there are so many unanswered questions. It's quite strange. And like I said, if it turns out to be a true success, I think it's a great example of how off the ball Sega are. Missed opportunity, bunch of idiots.
I suppose at the same time I do kind of worry that if there is as many problems as we think there are going to be with Shenmue 3, I'm not saying that there are going to be, but you know, I'm just worried that there's going to be some kind of thing that goes on development, be it, you know, them running out of funds or whatever, and it's going to cause the project to get cancelled, and it's going to cause a huge backlash, whatever. That's the kind of biggest worry on my mind at the moment.
Oh, I think that's how it's going to be.
Oh god, if they did cancel it, people would be pissed.
Especially after it gets successfully funded.
Well, we've got a guest here, so Poxy, you might as well quickly go over this amazing anniversary thing you're doing since Sega forgot to do anything.
Oh.
Might as well,
They could do anniversaries.
you might as well really, really subtly plug it.
Okay. Well, if you guys are probably watching this, you probably follow the Sonic Show, and they released the first launch trailer for Sweet Dream, which is a short animation that I'm doing to celebrate Sonic's 24th anniversary. It's the ending of Sonic 2, fully remade in 3D in Source Filmmaker, with music provided by the Misadventures sound team, as I am the animator for Misadventures.
Lead animator.
The short is running at an estimated 4 minutes, so please don't think this is Prologue 2, because it's not. Prologue 2 has been announced, and I'm also working on that, but don't tell Dorian I said that. And yeah, it should be pretty cool. There's also something else that's going to happen if it's well received, but that's something for a later date. Just tune into youtube.com/SonicPox on June 23rd, 2015 for the release of Sweet Dream. Thank you very much.
Sweet.
And that was a word with Uncle Poxy.
Now, for the next segment that I don't have a theme tune for. So, Donnie, when I finish saying this sentence, Donnie is going to sing the theme tune to this new segment, okay? And that theme tune is going to be for the next segment, which is the Sonic Show mailbag.
Sonic Show mailbag. I don't know.
It's time for the mail.
You know what I like most? Is he did
Let's
that.
reach into the sack and see what's inside.
You should actually send that to Matthew Walker and have him remix it.
Darling,
Stick your
already
hand in the sack
emailed.
and make sure it's not a crack.
Right, so
Go
let's
into the
go
sack
from
and
some
not
emails. I haven't got emails. Oh, by the way, guys listening, if you want to send us a message for the next episode of this, which will not be recorded to any schedule at all,
Don't.
you can tweet us at Sonic_show with the hashtag mail, or send an email to thesonicshowchannel at gmail.com. Right, our first message is from Tanner, saying, where is Tanner, and did he leave the show?
Yes, you've been replaced by Sonic Box. Moving on.
And
Uncle Poxy.
then we got a message from Angel, who asks, any Sonic and or Sega related characters you'd like to see represented in Smash Bros. Or the Olympic Games series?
Sticks. Done. Next.
I don't want any more Sonic characters in Smash Brothers.
I want
Don't you dare say it.
Evil the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Tell you what, I want Ristar. I think Ristar would be a great Smash character.
No one knows who he is.
What do you mean? You know who he is.
I know who he is.
I want Knuckles.
Oh, shut up. Move on.
I want it's just so I can call it Super Smash Brothers and Knuckles.
I'm gonna punch you in the nose.
Can you chuckle though?
He doesn't care, he's just going to punch you in the face.
You don't need to flex his muscles. Well, he will in your face.
Jude asked, do you think Sega will make an amazing anniversary game for Sonic?
No. Next question.
I hope.
I'll make some game for Sonic's anniversary, because I think they
Sonic
almost
Boom.
think that they're going to be obliged to.
Sonic Boom, happy birthday. Sonic is missing his birthday cake. You gotta please everyone but Sonic to get his cake.
Sonic's been kidnapped by Lyric, who's come back in a new mechanical form. He has stolen the cake. The
You are
bastard.
aware that someone's gonna make that, right?
He's wearing a green suit, not a red one.
That's a thought. It'll be the 10th anniversary of Sonic 06 next year.
Oh, don't remind me.
Oh, great, well, that's ruined everything, isn't it?
So we have a
Now
quick
I'm
question.
depressed.
Where is my Sonic Riders 4?
You have Sonic Riders 3. Have fun with that.
Right, a
That's
message
Free
from
Riders.
Colin. He asks, what do you believe of the 21st anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog? A new game? Anything? They're going to do
21st?
something. Obviously, Sonic Boom.
21st? Did you say 21st?
25th.
Oh, I thought you said 21st. You say you're it's wrong.
Jordan, you want to get the fuck out? Or you're going to sit here and do as you're told
Jimmy.
and answer the questions, yeah?
Tell me, how's that trailer that got like loads of views in the first day?
I don't know. I keep looking at my other videos that get more, so I mean, I don't know. So I'll get back to you on that, yeah? Yeah? Cool. Great. Cool. That got really weird. So I don't know. They're going to do something for 25th. I mean, obviously, surely the 25th anniversary is when the next Sonic Team game is going to be. Surely.
Sorry. No, I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
Battle the Hedgehog 2.
No. Sweet Dream 2. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do the ending of Sonic 3.
Confirmed, people.
I won't do that.
Shut up. It's been confirmed now. Are you now backing
hasn't
out on
been
your claim?
confirmed.
Yes, it has. Someone I can't pronounce says, "What is everyone's current thoughts on the Worlds Unite crossover? I personally don't read it, so have no thoughts."
I think
It's
a pretty
very
good
weird
concept.
how it's happened. I find it really weird how it started off. It's going to get interesting, but at the same time, it's basically fan service. Similarly to a few things that have happened that are just basically fan service.
Titties!
Smash Bros.
interesting. David asks, will Sega/Sonic Team be willing to work on a Mario and Sonic adventure game if many people want it? And
No.
will they start taking fan requests
No.
as long as the request isn't too outrageous? Now,
No,
there's one
no,
thing you
and
should
no.
know
No.
about Sega. They don't give a shit about the fans. So,
Oh yeah.
I take that back. That's not true. Sega are an awesome company who just make some bad decisions sometimes. Sonic Show regular Robert Lino asks, do you think it's time for the Sonic series to step away from Nintendo systems?
Yes.
No, that's a terrible.
Why? Why do you think they should? Why do you think they should stay on Nintendo systems?
Because Sonic just fits Nintendo.
Yeah, but it doesn't sell.
People are all about getting the next gen consoles. I mean, come on, totally. You know you've got to get a PS4, and you've also got to get an Xbox One.
It's a bit difficult, really, because Nintendo platforms have the best audience for a Sonic game. The problem Nintendo have is no one bought their last console, so there isn't an install base to sell third-party games on. The other problem is, I just can't imagine the people who bought an Xbox One, for example, are going to buy Sonic.
Considering the first time that the Xbox launched.
Yeah, it's like the
They had
Xbox
a launch
360 was different because it had, like, when Sonic Generations came out, everyone had a 360
Or a PS3.
or a PS3, but it's not at that stage yet.
I don't know many people that actually own a PS4 or Xbox One.
Because you're poor.
Just you, I have a Wii U, that's all I need.
That's very good. That is very delusional. Well done.
Breaks your nose too.
You come find me. And
This
you
is
do
probably
that, yeah?
going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I do think that Sonic is kind of being held back by the hardware on Nintendo systems. So
He
I
needs
don't
to
know.
get good.
Sonic Lost World, technically speaking, was sound.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't even think it played that badly. It wasn't great.
16
but
frames per second, draw
So-
distance was amazing.
the
You mean
problem-
Super
Boom
Sonic
was-
Galaxy?
The problem with Boom wasn't because of the limitations of the hardware. It's because
it was poorly put
it was
together.
poorly put together for that hardware.
But the thing was, sorry to interrupt again, but apparently the Boom, everything regarding Boom wasn't even built for the Wii U in the first place. It was built for a platform more powerful. And when they said, "Oh, it's Wii U exclusive," they're like, "Oh,
shit. Yeah.
oh, this is in trouble," and that's why it failed so much.
I think the thing I was getting at is, whilst the core gameplay of Lost World was, the whole platforming thing, it just seemed that there were unnecessary things thrown into there which kind of distracted from it. I'm thinking, like gamepad implementation, like how they would, throw Wisp power-ups onto the gamepad and...
Yeah, but you
What-
didn't need to do that. You could use the analog stick. And even then the wisps weren't mandatory in the first place.
Fair enough.
But you hate
So,
the
ha.
game, so what is...
Right, next question. Sonic Cross Angry Birds. Good idea? Bad
No.
idea?
Terrible idea! It's not even regular Angry Birds. It's just the weird knights thing. Where
No.
the hell do they become knights?
Now, I downloaded the game again. I painfully unlocked it by collecting 100 tokens, which I realised the quickest way to do that was to just restart the game, because there's always a token right at the start. And you just collect it, exit, collect it, exit, collect it, exit. That's how I did it. And then I recorded and put it on the channel. It's a really, it's like just, I don't know what I was expecting, but the Angry Birds shouldn't spin down. You shouldn't.
That freaked me out.
Homing attack, because it just makes you realise that it's such a hash job basically. Then we have a message from okay, Donnie. I'm gonna send you this name in the chat, and you're gonna pronounce it for me, okay?
Okay.
It's the goddamn Batman.
Mitsuhiro Yasunaga.
Says, hello, would you be willing to review this Android game? This game was developed with the hopes of pleasing people around the world who love action games. Currently, this game has received great praise from Japanese and Koreans who like action games and have made it into the top ranks of the Google Play Store. I want this game to cross borders and reach players all over the world.
Over the war?
Over
During the war?
I feel like that was spam, so maybe. Your game looks shit. Right.
Are you missing out on your car insurance?
Yes.
Oh, that might be spam.
Phone Churchill now on
I need
0800
a
555
car,
555.
Have you been missold PPI insurance?
1066.
So yeah, if you want to ask a question to any of us, maybe even Jordan, we might invite him back. I know, right? Because you're quite fun because you're a dick.
When in
Fuck
doubt,
you,
look it out
man.
and go compare.
Listen, I invited you on the show. You
No,
be
you
a
didn't.
polite guest.
You accidentally brought me in
Look,
here.
don't bring it. Look, listen, right? You behave, or I'm never gonna be your friend ever again.
Well, you seem to do pretty well at that. Well, how's that Eggman mustache thing? Remember when I was supposed to be part of that? I'm just saying, I'm just gonna keep it going.
All right, yeah, you know that Eggman moustache thing that you think like you're making out like I kicked you out of it when what actually happened is you just didn't work on it.
You kicked me out!
I didn't kick you out of anything. Can you not cope? No, I didn't.
Ladies,
Getting a
calm
bit personal.
down.
Oh my god, he's
You're
such
gonna have
a
your history
period.
bits, do it in the back
I
room.
don't like this man. He's such
Moving right
a-
along.
Right,
Back
Anyway.
to Sega.
back to no, back to them.
No, I
Right,
don't want to
so-
go back to Sega.
Right,
Can't blame the poor fella.
Donnie.
Hi.
Right, what's happening now is we are very badly editing this episode into 2 parts, and what you're going to do now is you're going to just outro the first part right now, no rehearsal, just get on with it, and just basically outro everyone out, make everyone say goodbye, and then it'll be seamless and really easily edited in.
So I'm
Also,
just.
what you can do is that we can find out that we have a mini segment, like Jamie will upload to Facebook, and it'll be the Sonic Show ranting session, which is just basically the last 20 minutes of what just happened.
No, none of this is going in.
Hey, this was really fun. We hope you liked it too.
Oh my
Seems like
gosh.
we've just begun, and suddenly we're through. Bye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
No, we're not doing fair in the big
It's
blue
time
house.
to go.
Donnie, for fuck's sake,
Okay,
What?
I sing. Well,
stop
that's
him and
okay,
do the outro.
'cause we'll see you very
Uncle Poxy,
soon,
please.
I know. Very
Very
soon,
soon I
know.
know.
Oh my god, no.
Goodbye, goodbye,
good
my friends, goodbye. It's now
This is
it's
why you can
time
never trust a
to
reindeer.
go.
The moon,
Moon,
the bear, and the
Are you
baby
guys-
blue house.
Guys,
We'll be
stop.
waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Right, Donnie obviously can't do anything because he can't control these 2 children here. So this is the end of part 1 of this podcast. So if you want to watch us or something, don't bother. It's not worth it. Our email address is something. It's thesonicshowchannel@gmail.com. You can tweet us at @sonic_show. Use the hashtag mail if you want it to be read on this program. And we will see you next time when we discuss a variety of things like why Sonic Boom is crap and why Tom sucks dick. So, bye everyone.